Hey! Today I want to show you how you can become a successful product tester on YouTube and Amazon and can even make money out of it. This is also to celebrate that I am top 1000 reviewer on Amazon Germany, which is one of the biggest marketplaces in the world. This is the first part of my tutorial. I will give you 10 tips for the content of your video. In the next part I will talk more about the gear you need. You can see here I have a light tent. The next part I will show you how you can use it. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future tutorials. My most successful review is the review of the GoPro 7 on Amazon.de. It has almost 500 likes now. This video will serve as an example for this tutorial. Why should you become a product tester? I have 5 reasons for you. Reason number 1 is that you can actually help people. You can solve their problems immediately, help them reach their goals or enrich their lives. Reason number 2 is that you can get a kickback, a passive income that you can invest again. Then you receive free products. You can make a fixed home studio. You don't need very expensive camera equipment. Reason number 5 is that you get subscribers for your YouTube channel very quickly because people are searching for the product. Of course, when you're starting, you have to buy the products and test them yourself before the companies will start sending you free products. About the subscribers, I started doing travel videos, which are much more work than product reviews because I have to carry all this heavy camera equipment. But I get much less views than with product reviews. Why is this so? Because people are more interested in immediate solutions for their problems, not how I spend my holidays. There's one big disadvantage of product videos because products have an expiration date, so the interest in the product will go down very rapidly and people will stop watching your video. My first tip is about features versus benefits. If you look at the package of the product, you will mostly see the features. But my job as a product tester is to communicate the use cases, the advantages and the benefits of the product. So that's why my review doesn't start with a list of features like 4K 60 frames and hypersmooth, but instead I'm talking about the problem I'm trying to solve. That I've accumulated lots of camera equipment and when I'm traveling it's very heavy to carry everything, and the GoPro is the potential solution for my problem because it has almost all the functions. It can even replace a gimbal because of the hypersmooth. My tip number 2 is show, don't tell. The idea of this is that you not only describe something with words, but actually show it. It's also very important for writing a book or making a movie. Please look at the beginning of my video. I say that I've upgraded from the GoPro 4 to the GoPro 7, but instead of just saying it, I actually show both cameras next to each other. Of course, if something is not so important, you don't even need words. You just show it in your video. My third tip is to tell a story. All successful movies follow a 3-part story structure with a beginning, a middle part and an end. In the beginning I'm showing the use cases and the functions of the product. Then I'm testing it and in the end there's a conclusion. The conflict is the problem the product is trying to solve. In the beginning it's just a promise and after testing it I can prove if the promise has been fulfilled. If it has not been fulfilled, the test will end in a catastrophe, a negative review, and not in a resolution, a positive review. In this regard, it's also good to see the face of the person testing the product because, like a hero in a movie, I'm using the product in place of the person that wants to buy it. My tip number 4 is to create trust. Trust is important that people buy the product. That's why you should review the product honestly. You should tell if there are some problems with the product. This is maybe also important for the manufacturer that he or she can improve the product. But beside the problems with the product, there are advantages, disadvantages of the product that depend on the use of the product. For some people a product might be good, but for others it's not good. It's important to differentiate this. For example, the GoPro 7 is very good for traveling and for action sports because it's so small. But when you want to make a product review at home, you can use a bigger camera and have better quality. You don't need to use the GoPro. So I want to tell the people which use cases the product is good and for which use case it's not so good. I'm also showing my face and putting my real name in the review. This also generates trust. So if I've proven that my product review is important for their buying decision and I'm actually helping them, they will happily give the money for the product. My tip number 5 is better done than perfect. As I said, to create a product video is much easier than, for example, producing a travel video. But still you can lose yourself in details very quickly. That's why I'm concentrating on my own use of the product, how I would use it. For example, for the GoPro 7, I'm showing the menu in English because that's how I'm using it. My tip number 6 is about the language of your video. If you should make the video in English or your local language, which is German for myself, this is a very difficult decision. For example, the video about the GoPro I did in German. Usually you would say I make the video in English because I can reach more people and I can help more people, but this is not really true. What do I mean if you try to reach everybody, you reach nobody? For example, I had to make the floor in my apartment. I was looking for tutorials and I noticed that the materials and the tools that I used are very different in each country. So for this it would be better to make a specific video, not a video in English for everybody. That would have to be very general. Reason number 2 is that the conversion of videos in the local language is better. Conversion means how many people will buy the products that view the video. Reason number 3 is about the quality of the viewers versus the quantity. Usually you would say if I have more views for my video it's better. But for example, for a review of the Aquamarina sub, I have around 60,000 views. But there are already many videos in English about this stand-up paddle board, so my contribution is not essential. And then I did a video in German about the bicycle trailer. I don't have so many views, but I think in summary, I have helped more people. Reason number 4 is what I just said, it's about the competition. If there are already many videos in English and I make the video in German, maybe then I'm the only one. Reason number 5 is about affiliate links. Affiliate links are under the video. When somebody clicks on it, I receive a small kickback for anything they buy. The problem if I make a video for all countries, I would have to put affiliate link for each country or use a special service like Genius. Reason number 6 to make a video in your mother language is that it's much easier because you are more used to speaking. I receive lots of criticism because I'm trying to speak English, but my English is maybe not perfect. My tip number 7 is to find a niche. This is like a continuation of point number 6 because when you use your local language, you're also creating a more tight niche. If you look at the GoPro 7, this is not really a niche product. There are already many reviews, and if you make another one, it's not an essential contribution to the discussion. It's better to find a niche where your review is an essential contribution. This is again about quantity versus quality. Maybe even if you don't have so many views, maybe you have helped more people and maybe more people will buy the product using your affiliate link. My tip number 8 is to test more expensive products, because when somebody clicks on your affiliate link and buys the product, your commission will be higher. That's why many people test more expensive products, because the profit is higher. But my goal is primarily to help people, to help them solve their problems and to enrich their lives. I think this is the more sustainable strategy and it makes me more happy. That's why I'm also testing cheap products. I think people will notice very quickly if you're lying to them or just telling them about the advantages of the product. My tip number 9 is to create a call to action. Because you want that the people actually buy the product, so you receive a small reward for all your work. That's why it's important that you put an affiliate link under your video. You can register on Amazon for free, then you can start creating partner links. Then you can ask the viewers to like your video, so that you know if their content is helpful for them. Then you can ask them to subscribe to your channel, so you can create a community and more engagement for your videos. Then you can motivate them to ask a question in the comments. Then you can also ask a concrete question yourself. Comments below your video are very important for you, so you know which problems there are and what you can do in the next video to help. My last tip, my tip number 10, is to write a script and take pictures. If you just start making your video and while you're doing it you think about what to say, I can guarantee you that lots of things will go wrong. Also, these videos will lack a structure and the retention rate will go down. The retention rate is how long the people watch your video. I usually start by writing a script and I'm thinking about the structure and what I want to say. Of course, it's not good if you write down exactly what you will say, because this will not be very natural. My script will also become the article for my blog. But please don't expect that people will read your blog after watching your video. Be careful with the time of other people, they will appreciate it. Say everything important already in the video. When I'm making my video, I'm already taking pictures. These pictures I will use in my blog, and they are also important for the thumbnail in YouTube. So what's my conclusion? If you follow all these tips, I think you can become a successful product tester. I think it's very important to have the right mindset. I think in everyday life we are all sellers. If we are a good seller, we would recommend products that really help people solve their problems or help them reach their goals. Of course, you can make cool travel videos that are also interesting, but usually people want to make their own experiences and you can help them on their way by recommending them products. What kind of products do you want to test and what kind of niche is it? Please post in the comments below. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, because in the next part I will talk more about the technique, about the gear you need to make a successful product video. And of course I will also recommend some products to you, like this Photo Studio light tent. Like my video if it was helpful for you, and see you next time. Bye!